Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello, who are you?
BIGKids.
We're BIGKids.
Hello, nice to meet you. So how's your day been so far? What have you been up to so far today?
So far today I've got on a bus from my house.
How glamorous.
It was this awesome bit when I got on a bus and came here.
This is the kind of day that makes you think of the U2 song, It's a Beautiful Day. Da, da, da.
So why are we in Camden today?
Camden
Don't
Crawl.
let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Boom, boom, boom.
Are you just rehearsing for your show?
That's our warm up.
It's a cover version.
So we're BIGKids. We're in Camden for the Camden Crawl, which is the jewel in the Camden crown. When an area of London that's already famous for live music becomes even more famous for live music for a weekend. We're doing 2 shows. I thought that was impressive, but we just chatted to the Milk and they're doing 3 shows in one day. In one day, and we're just...
So how's the live show coming along? How many gigs have BIGKids played already?
We're taking the Libertines approach to live shows, which is trying to have more gigs than rehearsals because they're more fun.
Yeah.
And you learn a lot in a gig, and also not knowing 100% what's happening adds a certain
Sometimes it's exciting.
fizz.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you got in your set list so far?
It's about 8. We just added a new one for today, so we're going to be doing that for the first time. So it's about 8, isn't it? I think it's about 8 now.
Is it all original material?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how long have you been together for as a duo?
We've, it's sort of come into being. I mean, we were working together without knowing what we were going to do in a way that lots of people do, but I think it kind of became concrete probably last summer. I came back from America and I had this road to Damascus on the road to California, and I just rang Rosie up and I said, yeah, this needs to become a concrete thing, we need to give it a name, we need to put an album out at some point, let's really go hard. So that was about this time last year, so I mean, we haven't been in a massive rush, but we've got the band together, we've done a bunch of songs and having some fun, made a couple of videos. Rosie's leading the charge on all of that, the visual stuff.
So tell us about the latest video.
It's a bit naughty. It's 2 kids basically.
2 kids in Camden.
Yeah, 2 kids in Camden basically causing chaos. They're doing all the things that adults do. But
well, more than that. They steal a car.
Everything.
They get tattoos. All the things you're not allowed to do as a kid.
They do.
It's a fantasy. It's not real.
So are you currently recruiting 2 new kids for the next video, or are you going to use those again?
I have nothing to do with the recruiting of children. I simply see the fruit.
So when you first sort of emerged in into the sort of digital world, your identity was a mystery at first. Was that intentional, or?
Absolutely, it was completely intentional for us to put the music first, and I guess we just wanted people to talk about the tunes before they started speaking about us, at least for 5 minutes. Obviously after about 10 minutes someone piped up and said...
And lots of people still don't know.
But that's cool. And even when they do, it's still about the aesthetic, isn't it? Of what you put the emphasis on. I mean, if you're JLS, it's about 4 faces, 4 six-packs, 4 haircuts, whatever, and, respect to what they do. But, for this project, it was like, let's put the tunes and the recordings and the songs first, and the aesthetic, and the fact that we just want it to be really encompassing. Just get involved. You don't need to be anything, or you don't need to have ticked any boxes. You just get stuck in. Get yourself a Burger King crown and.
So you're saying anyone can be a big kid? Does that mean that you might have some collaborations on the album?
You already are.
Potentially.
Oh.
We haven't so
far.
Well,
we had.
Have we?
We had Magic Numbers.
Romeo from Magic Numbers. Ed Harcourt. But that's more just sort of production.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any features. I think maybe keep it simple at first, and then complicate things later. But.
Can I join the band?
Can
I come on?
Of course you can.
Absolutely.
What will I do?
Stage invasions are encouraged as long as you don't come near my keyboard. Because I'm concentrating. Right?
So how far are you going with BIGKids? Is it something that you're hoping to put an album out? And
we'll put an album out, definitely. We're just playing it by ear. We put out some music. It's the second single. We'll just see, if people like it, then the album will come out. But Just playing it by ear.
And are you considering, are you looking to get signed or considering going down the DIY route or just looking at
Both.
options? Both, yeah.
Completely open to options. We're just going to see what happens.
And so have you got any summer plans yet? Festivals, things like that?
We're
or
doing a
what
bunch of festivals, aren't
Loads.
we?
Can't wait.
Festival,
Secret Garden
Secret
Party.
Garden. We're kind of doing the cool ones.
Yeah. And so when you got together, did you know that this is what you were going to sound like, or did you just sort of start working in the studio and this is what the
We had a
magic
couple
produced?
of references. We just literally, he sort of just got me into the studio and said, I don't know what we're going to do, but I know we're going to do something.
But we've got to do it, yeah.
And we had a couple of references, but we really just kind of like, Ben just started knocking out some amazing sort of beats and great
I
songs.
said, just let me knock one out. Give me 20 minutes, and then we'll stop
And
singing.
Good opener.
and does this collaboration
But
mean
interestingly, that first beat was shocking.
It was bad.
does this collaboration mean that everything else is on pause at the moment?
Well, I mean, you know, personally, I'm still doing a bunch of things, you know, DJing and production for other people and doing stuff in America when I get the phone call. But this is definitely my focus at the moment, and I think the same for you,
Yeah,
really.
totally. I'm doing my own bits as well, but just the focus.
Fab, cool, wicked. Well, it was lovely chatting to you, lovely to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Thanks for having me.